Good afternoon, friends, and welcome back to the channel. Yes, you saw that right in the thumbnail. This has got to be one of the most fun houses I have ever had the absolute pleasure of touring, and I'm thrilled to showcase it here on the YouTube community here. We are at the 2025 Biloxi, Mississippi Manufactured Home Show. We're hanging out with Cavco Homes in the Vista model. Now, this home is part treehouse, part park model, and 100% fun. Man, it is the talk of the town. Everybody is waiting to film this home. So I'm gonna jump in here and give you a brief tour on the outside, jump in the inside, and we're gonna talk a little bit about pricing as well, as this home is so much fun. Now, thank you so much for taking a look at this video. If you're new to the channel, we appreciate you checking out our content, but do us a huge favor. Don't be like the 91% of people who watch our videos and don't subscribe. Hit that subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner. That way you're up to speed with everything that we're doing here at the mobile home dealer community. Now, while we're at the show here, it's just opening up, it's just kicking off, and the excitement is super high. So there's gonna be a lot of people bopping in and bopping out of our shots. Totally fine. We're here to enjoy the homes just like everybody else is. So we'll take a quick tour on the outside. We're gonna jump in and see what we can get here on the inside of the Vista, and then finish up with some numbers and some contact information. So if you're ready, I'm ready, and welcome to the virtual tour of the Vista model here at the 2025 Biloxi, Mississippi Manufactured Home Show. This property is brought to you by Cavco. Now, as we approach the home, a couple of things that I want to point out here. This home, like a lot of homes at this show, is going to be spec'd out to the nines. Okay, so it's going to have every option possible for this possible home. Now, with it being a park model, okay, if you're new to this style of housing, or if you're new to this style of living, park models are going to be as wide as single wides, okay, but they're just going to be shorter. Okay, so this home is going to come in about $550 on square footage. Okay, now it's going to be the inside living space. Outside living space is going to be additional. As you can see, everybody's climbing around, having a good time here. The inside is going to be a little bit smaller. The other thing that this is also going to appeal to is if you're buying a home in a park and it's an RV style park, this home will definitely fit within an RV style park. Okay, so if you got a fifth wheel, maybe you're looking to upgrade to more of a permanent style house, you can look at a park model, and the Vista is definitely going to rock your socks. Is that even a thing? Do people even say that? We're saying it here on the channel today. It's going to rock your socks, okay, as we take a look at it. So with that being said, let's take a look on the outside here. What they did with Cavco is they did the bright blue. Now, this is one of the reasons why this house is so fun and it's really popping, getting a lot of attention, is honestly just the appearance, okay? A park model is usually not something to get that excited about. I'm a huge fan of it. I think it's an unsung hero in the manufactured home space, but the first thing they do here is they set it apart with the exterior presentation. The bright blue, okay, the hardy plaque siding. They did the brown, looks like cedar plank. It's not. It's going to continue on with the hardy plank. They got the floating windows all the way throughout. Now, again, folks, I mentioned it in the intro, there are a lot of people bumping in and bumping out of here, and it's a small space at 550 square footage. So this is going to give you a really good idea of how functional this living space is on the inside and outside with a smaller living space. Okay, so as we come on the initial front part of the deck here, you're seeing everybody rushing to check out the Vista. That's how exciting it is. Okay, we have the two-tier deck, front side. Pretty typical what you're going to see in a park model, but they have this extra ladder, which is going to be the treehouse part. So let's take a look at that. As we come up here, this is where the party really starts on the Vista. Very large, usable space. They got power run out here. Got a couple of gentlemen working, so that gives you a really good idea of exactly what all can be done here. Copper metal roof definitely pops with it, and you feel like you're absolutely on top of the trees here on the top deck here of the Vista. Now, another thing that they're going to do on this one is that they're going to have the rail fencing here, keeping it very classy, safe for the little kiddos, okay? And then coming around here with the cedar, one more shot here. The cedar is going to come down here on the side, if you see it here in the video. Now, I will tell you, he's going to be a little bit steeper on the stairs, okay? So if you have problems taking stairs, and you're looking to buy this home directly off our channel, just kind of keep that in mind, okay? But Cavco They're one of the higher end manufactured home builders. Reason why you can tell that, okay, with all their homes, they think of the small things. Cavco thinks of the small things. Extra lights here. Of course, you got extra power all the way throughout. Full size door here. As we continue inside,
part about being in this space is that we get to play a little bit different than they do.
How are you?
Outstanding, sir. How are you?
Doing well.
Good, good.
They're actually
So very large on the kitchen. They're going to have full-size kitchen appliances, okay? Full-size kitchen appliances, which are going to be a rarity in a lot of park models, not with the Vista, okay? So you've got tons and tons of things to bring it up here. Now, upstairs, you're going to have the second layer on the floor plan, okay? That is going to be essentially just a storage area. It's going to be more of a loft space for the home. Okay, it's not going to be a place that you're going to want to hang out at. It's going to be a place where you're definitely going to wind up bunking your head if you're tall like me with it. Okay, but definitely an extra nice space for storage. The other thing I want to point out is this is going to be, since it is a park model, you're going to point out and see that you have the mini split AC units. Okay, mini split AC units are something you definitely want to focus on in a park model home. Okay, a lot of times people get hung up on, well, does it have central AC? Well, the direct answer to that is no, okay? It's going to be a mini split. Mini splits are going to be the way to go with smaller square footage areas. Reason why is they're going to pump out plenty of cool air. Most of them are going to have heat strips in them as well, okay? So it's going to provide a very economical space to heat and to cool the home. Okay? Excuse me. Jump on through here. We're going to showcase full bath here. Again, for a park model, you're going to have everything is going to be kind of smaller space here. But you have everything that you need. You got your toilet, you got the full shower stall. Sometimes when you're in park models, they don't have full bathrooms. Not here. They have the full bathroom. Bedroom is quite large, especially for a park model. You got a queen bed set up here. Okay, plenty of space on either side. You get your secondary Mitsubishi mini split, and then here you're going to have your second full bathroom. So you have 550, a little bit less than 550 on square footage, but 2 full bathrooms and nice bathrooms too. Not janky, afterthought bathrooms. Not here at the Vista. They even thought far enough ahead to even put the full-size dishwasher here as well.
Don't think that the price tag on this one is just. Don't let that sway you from anything else we do as well. Because we have very reasonable prices.
35 AC, mini split.
So that gives you an idea. Okay, we had about 10 people in there. Got a little tight, I understand. I'm also wearing a backpack, and I'm not the smallest guy in the world. So even for me to be able to navigate through that a tighter space with about 8 to 10 people in here, 550 on square footage, it does get tight with that many people. But let's be honest. Okay, we were not utilizing the front deck or the upstairs deck too. Okay, so again, you got 8 or 10 people in there, it gets tight. But if you had 8 or 10 people spread out, maybe you put this house out on the lake, maybe you put it as a vacation place, maybe you put it out in the RV resort, whatever you like. Once you option out these 2 decks, folks, I don't have a tape measure on me, okay, but I'd venture to think you're probably doubling your square footage, okay? So definitely a place with a smaller setup to have it 1 huge bedroom, but 2 large and very functional bathrooms. The Vista, as far as park models go, is definitely a keeper, So when we're talking about pricing, you heard one of the sales agents talk about pricing with one of the clients inside, okay? We're gonna get there here in a second. But if you're new to the channel, okay, we always want to make sure that you check out our company website. We'll put them on the bottom of the screen here, sellmobilehome.com. The reason why we always want to stress that is because we're able to update our website faster than we can update all of our voiceovers. For the most updated information, you always want to check out the site. Now, as far as purchasing and as far as pricing, all of these homes at these shows are going to have a myriad of options. This one is going to be the loaded Cadillac, fully done up version. Okay, so when you're looking at this home, you got a base price starting right around $100,000. You got a fully optioned out price, this home starting about $130,000. Okay, so what you see is is you're looking about $130,000, base options about $100,000. Okay, so if you're looking for this home, we're going to put our main contact for this home and at this show in the lower right hand corner. Give them a call, send them a text message. Here's the key though, guys. Make sure you let them know that you saw this home on the Mobile Home Dealer YouTube community so that they can do the best that they can to hook you up with a special price discount for the show. But you got to mention that you saw it here on our show. As always, folks, thank you so much for coming on this virtual tour. My name is Mark. You've been with the Mobile Home Dealer. And as always, folks, we'll see y'all on the next one.